Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. Harden outside. Kicks it out to Mitchell. .158 left to play in the first quarter. Clock at 6. That's his fourth miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, the Nets trading this summer for Michael Porter Jr., and after playing a complimentary role in Denver with Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray, he now becomes a focal point. He said he's not really a big city guy with all the traffic, but listen, he can expect plenty of crowding every time he touches the ball.
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. Hey, Shams, thank you very much. And timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Williams, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Mycarrer comes in for Demon. Mitchell outside. Harden. Pass to Strus. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Loading up to stop Mitchell can lead to big breakdowns defensively.
MP looking around. Buries the long-range jumper. MP's got 20 points.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Wade, a screen on MP. Wade outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Nets leading by 12. And a wide open look for MP. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Oh, he is in a zone. 9 of 10 here in the first. He is red hot.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Harden's shot is off. MP outside. From deep. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there.
How to contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from 3.
And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. And MP throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
They've got Mycarrer. He's out there with MP. Sharp out there with Williams. And it's Clowney in at the power forward. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. And the dunk by MP.
When MP is having a night like this, you just can't keep him from getting the ball.
And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Pass to Strus. From outside, off the mark. Brooklyn leading by 20. It's stolen by Schroeder. And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. It's stolen by Schroeder. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. The wide open shot from Strus. His three-pointer's off the mark. For Cleveland, they come into this one following a loss to the Knicks in New York. Wasted no time on that one. Rodriguez has got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Porter's checked in for the Nets. Then for the Cavaliers, Tyson's checked in. And it's James Harden in for Dennis Schroeder. Pass to Merrill. Wade outside. Here's Merrill. Launches it. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And here's MP for three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Greg, last season, the Cavaliers with 64 wins. That's the third most in franchise history.
But crushing disappointment, then losing in the second round. They knew they'd be criticized and acknowledged they need to be tougher mentally.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, team. Well, before games, Jared Allen makes a point of fist bumping and connecting not just with the teammates and coaches, but team staff, security, ball boys. He said it's showing everybody love. They're all a part of it. I'm getting them hyped for the game, and it gets me going too. Kevin?
All about that connection. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And here's Harden following the three-pointer by MP and the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. A different look now for Cleveland. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Max Strus comes in for Wade. And it's Mitchell in for Sam Merrill.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
Strus against Rodriguez. Pass to Demon. Shoots the three. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Here's Harden. 1:31 left in the first half of basketball. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Figuring out ways to score. That is James Harden's specialty. The beard can hurt you inside and out.
Oh, guys, we had to take flight to get to this game tonight, but here's a guy who simply takes flight and flies at will on the basketball court. I mean, it's pretty surreal to watch a guy who can elevate to that level.
And here are the Cavaliers now, following the bucket by the Nets. Strus finds Mitchell. No good on the triple.
Yeah, it feels like he's forcing things, which will happen. He's trying to help his team.
Rodriguez against Harden. Pass to Demon. And here's MP for 3. And the Nets, another 3.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now, here's Strus. His last outing, he had 18 points. The shot and game clock separated by 4. MP, that's for 2. The rebound by Harden. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Lets it go from deep. Nailed from three-point land. Harden's got 8 points.
Great shooting reflexes from Harden, able to put his shot up right off that pass.
With some arc, and MP with the layup.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
MP has been leading the charge for Brooklyn. He had some kind of quarter from long range, winds up with 15 points from beyond the arc. Back to the action in just a minute.
MP has been impressive in this one, to say the least.
The biggest reason they're up, MP. He's on a mission, doing just about everything. This team really leans on him.
I was on a few teams that leaned on me. Big responsibility, but MP looks good so far.
And time now to swing it around as we take a look at the upcoming schedule.
You know, right now for the Nets, great start to the year. They came in prepared both mentally and with the game plan.
Yeah, winning the first 2 games of the season would give them a huge confidence boost. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh and if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, the rim protectors standing tall for them, Mobley and Allen. Harden out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Tyson in at the small forward spot. Now, here's MP. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. And a wide open look for Porter. Cans it from downtown.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
The Cavaliers shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Mobley sets the pick for Harden. And Mobley the bucket on the assist from Harden.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And here's MP, and again for 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game.
Making it look so easy. The 6'11" Allen just hops up and finishes it perfectly.
People have said, Greg, he is assist. Good, another from 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game.
And it's a 4-way tie now. Himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Dame Lillard. That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
The shot by Harden, wide open. No good from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
MP outside. Claxton a screen on Harden. MP no good. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And it's Mitchell missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
MP outside. Just 4 to shoot. And he lobs it up. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for Jared Allen. Last season, he played outstanding, and he did his share on the glass, battled his way into the top 15 in rebounds per game.
And last year, he really was the poster boy for scoring efficiency. You could count on one hand the number of bad shots he took. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Strus is checked in. Strus kicks to Harden. Mobley a screen on MP. Can they get it? Jump shot is good. Harden's got 10 points in the game.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. Mann's checked in for Rodriguez. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. Second, the Cavaliers.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Mann. Sharp with a screen on Mitchell. Mann can't hit. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
And the Nets miss again. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. There's 38 seconds left to play in the third. Harden the pass. Put it down! Wow!
Oh, my gracious. Way to get up. Adding some extra style to the slam. Okay, what a move by Allen.
Floats it up for Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Harden outside. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Traore. Harden, no good.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more in store for you right after this. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. MP out there with Traore. Then it's Williams. Then it's Sharp, and it's Clowney in at the 4 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Look at MP getting slick with it. That's a great move to have at the ready.
Harden scanning the floor. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple.
And again for 3.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
In all those great shooting performances from Klay Thompson, well, this night belongs right there with him.
Pass to Sharp. Back to MP. Connects again from distance.
And that is a 3 that will put him in the record books.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
15 threes for MP, passing that record from Klay Thompson back in 2018, an all-time performance. Boy, how lucky are we?
MP against Harden. Pass to Tyson. There's the screen. The tray. The rebound by Sharp.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
RJ, last season, as we know, the Cavs got hit with the injury bug at the worst possible time, right in the playoffs.
Yeah, the worst time possible. Their key players all had injury concerns as this season wore on, but sometimes you just got to play through it in the playoffs.
Mobley, he's checked in for Cleveland. In the corner, Harden. And the 3 ball is good. Harden's got 6 in the quarter.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Pass to Clowney. Now Sharp. And here's MP for 3. And it's Wade with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Allen comes in for Wade. And it's Mitchell in for Sam Merrill. And so it's Cleveland with it. Now Mitchell. There's the triple. The shot comes out.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Oh, that's how you drive your point home right there. And it's Harden with the ball for Cleveland. Mobley sets the pick for Harden. Down low. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Rodriguez goes in, and yes, it's good.
Look at how swiftly MP moves to the rim there.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Pass to Mitchell. Launches a 3. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 4 assists in the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort.
Hits it again. Wow.
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in an NBA game all time. He is knocking down everything.
It's truly one of the greatest games in league history. He cannot miss.
73. What a number. Tying Wilt, Doncic, and David Thompson. Only Wilt and Kobe have more in a single game.
And it's Mitchell missing. And here are the Nets. They're on a 14-6 run.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance.
And another one falls. Amazing.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history.
And honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. I mean, he's into the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and Wilt's 100 are the only higher scoring games ever. And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Pass to Traore. The three from MP. Good, that's another bucket.
And that score moving him clear into third all-time for scoring in a game.
Well, G.A., you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished either.
Well, he has already cleared Wilt Chamberlain's 78 points. Next up is Kobe's 81. And if he passes that mark, the basketball world is going to be talking about this guy for years.
The three from MP. He got it again. Sensational.
And he is ripping through this defense and continues his assault on the record books.
That score moving him clearly into second place for most points in a game.
To think that he has eclipsed Kobe's
80 points. Only 2 people in the history of the league have.
I feel.
Kevin, back to you.
And that'll do it, folks.
Real quick. Over here, looking at me. Come on. Yes, Miss Harkin.
Oh, thanks. Better be a good one, Melinda. Oh, please, Frank. MP, your opponent said they anticipated this being an easy victory. In response, you not only guaranteed a win, but a blowout. And you delivered. Do you think this redeemed you guys in any way?
That was just a big mistake on their part. They called us out and then realized really quickly.
MP, right here, I got a great question for you. Right here.
Miss Harkin.
MP, obviously a lot of the talk coming into this one centered.
Yeah, you know, I tried to show those guys.
MP, right here.
Miss Harkin.
Thank you. Congratulations on this incredible.
Eyes on the rim. Are my shoulders square?